here we are on January 1, and here we go again. It didn't take long for the woke to ring in the new year and make their presence felt. In fact, the public broadcaster couldn't even wait until midnight to serve up a plate of propaganda, racially charged fireworks, and of course, a side of welcome to country. For another year running, the ABC and the City of Sydney made the 9 p.m. fireworks event not a celebration of Australia for all Australians or even for the year ahead. Instead, it was an event to recognise Aboriginal culture, their favourite topic. Now, this is one of the most anticipated events on the calendar every year in Sydney. Millions tune in from around the world to see the show Australia puts on. Well, the show was a sham, corrupted in Aboriginal activism from start to end. And of course, we are funding it. Now, I don't have a problem with Aboriginal culture being included, but the whole thing? I mean, the mind boggles that despite the fact 60% of us voted no to this division, no to being separated by the colour of our skin, the ABC continues to peddle its weird and wacky woke nonsense. And bear in mind that this is actually supposed to be a family-friendly event at 9 p.m. for children. Yet it turned into an indoctrination. Hosts Charlie Pickering and Zan Rowe started the broadcast with this.
We see in the new year live from around the world, good start. From the world-famous Sydney Opera House on Gadigal country.
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't live on Gadigal country. I live in Australia. Then there was a welcome to country with a reminder.
Welcome to Gadigal country. This always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
And just in case you missed it, in strolls Sydney Lord Mayor Clover Moore.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sydney's fabulous New Year's Eve celebrations here on Gadigal and nearby lands.
Now, by my calculation, that's 3 welcomes to Gadigal land on the Gadigal Sydney Harbour Bridge in the first 3 minutes of broadcast. Surely that's got to be enough. No. If you look closely, the Sydney Harbour Bridge was lit up with black, red and yellow spotlights, the colours of the Indigenous flag. The first show of the night was themed Calling Country, celebrating the sky, land and sea by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander artists. It was accompanied by a lecture on the history of Barangaroo.
I'm about to tell you the most amazing story you've never heard. Barangaroo was a leader in the Gamarego clan of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of the lands along the northern shores of the Sydney Harbour. When I think of Barangaroo, I think of strength, of spirit, of culture, of love for our land and our people.
And to top it off, an Aboriginal rapper by the name of Nookie then spoke about acknowledgement and performed. But get this, it went over time. And so the 9 p.m. fireworks started midway through the performance. The ABC and City of Sydney had one job, to get the broadcast timed correct so that the 9 p.m. fireworks could be broadcast from the start, so that the kids could see it before they go to bed. But their propaganda ceremony ran over. A big Happy New Year's, everyone, and Happy New Year's, kids, from the ABC. Always reliable, always has your back, and always determined to ruin New Year's. It wasn't a celebration. It may as well have been a 30-minute welcome to country. The message this sends is that if you are not Indigenous, you're the enemy or you're the problem. When you are constantly dividing people based on race, it actually sets back efforts to improve the lives of Aboriginal people. And this is why the culture wars matter, because this next generation is being brainwashed into feeling bad about being a proud Australian and made to feel responsible for the stolen generation. Let children have fun. Let kids be kids. Let them enjoy the fireworks and leave politics out of it. Now, if you're at home in Melbourne watching Channel 9's coverage, I wouldn't blame you if you too were a bit confused. Here is the City of Melbourne's fireworks with a side of multicultural messaging. Now, given almost 70% of Victoria's population speaks English only, why has what appears to be Arabic popped up on the screen? Who are they trying to appease? Because this is Australia. We live in Australia. But do they know that? And the scary part is, it's only day one.